Humility before power. You see, before Jesus' apostles went to do, cast out demons and do all this stuff, Jesus was constantly teaching them humility, to be humble. Constantly. Because heaven is not built by power. That's why he got mad at James and John. When he said to James and John, you don't know what you're saying. When they went to be on the left and the right seat of him, they were still thinking about ranking in power in the human way. And he didn't like that because the heavens is not built by that. It is built by humility, uprightness, righteousness, purity, being humble, kind, love. That's how the heavens is built. What do you think the angels are doing up in the heavens? They're constantly praising to the Lord, being humble before him, because the Lord is the reason why they are there. The Lord is the reason why they have power. You hear me? You have humility. Before the apostles went to go do what they did, humility. He taught them. He said, be like doves. Be humble before one, be gentle to one another. Yes? Yes. You see, Joseph, right? Joseph was constantly humble. He learned how to manage what was little. Be humble what was little first before he became, CFO or second in hand of Egypt. Sitting on the right side of the Pharaoh, which is low-key like a foreshadow of Jesus on the right side of the Father. But listen though, you know what I'm saying? He learned to be humble. The Lord teaches you how to be humble before you get power. Constantly. What was Daniel doing? He constantly kept saying that the Lord is the reason why he can do this. The Lord is the reason why this can happen. Before he saved the wise men, what did he say to his brothers, his friends, but he calls them brothers? He said, let's go pray now. So Daniel knows that the power comes from God. It's like we cannot rely on ourselves. We rely on God first. God is always come first. God is the reason why we're where we at. And he can save us. God showed him the dream, saved all those wise men. But you see what humble does for you? It saves people's lives. Be humble. Know that your power does not come from you. It comes from God. Huh? You hear me? Yes. Constantly Jesus was teaching humility. Constantly. You see, Esther became queen. A queen has power. You see, Esther became queen, yeah? A queen has power. Guess who she was still humble before? Mordecai, her cousin. The one who got her there to give her instructions what to do. After she became queen, with power, she was still obeying and listening to Mordecai's instructions. A lot of people, when they get power, when they get something, rich or whatever, they stop listening to what other people say, telling them what to do and all this. We get like, oh, I'm above, I'm good, about all this. And then next thing you know, it's done. They done. Now they're in a place where they was before because they didn't want to listen. Just because you got power don't mean that you're the wisest, smartest person in the world. You must be humble before another so you can learn how to manage your power. Don't you see Jesus was constantly teaching the apostles to be humble? Have humility? You see, the Bible, I wrote this down. Nebuchadnezzar, right? Is not this great Babylon that I have built by my mighty power and for the glory of my majesty? That's Nebuchadnezzar talking. While these words were still in his mouth, a voice called down from heaven. O King Nebuchadnezzar, this message is for you. You are no longer ruler of this kingdom. You will be driven from human society. You will live in the fields with the wild animals, and you will eat grass like a cow. 7 periods of time will pass while you live this way until you learn that the Most High rules over the kingdoms of the world and gives them to anyone he chooses. Daniel chapter 4, verse 31. Most High rules over the kingdoms of the world and gives them to anyone he chooses. So the Most High put him in that power. Don't you remember Daniel said the prayer? He set us up kings. He changes seasons. And Nebuchadnezzar talking about, oh, I did this. No, no, no. The Lord is the reason where you're at. And you see, once you want to stop being humble before one another and keep realizing that, oh, you can do it. No, that's when things come for you. That's when your life starts getting worse. Because you think you can do everything by yourself. You think everything is you. You must be humble before one another. Daniel constantly was humble. Constantly. There is a God that reveals mysteries. To figure out the wise men's dreams. Oh man, he said, let's go pray. Went and pray. The Lord showed him the dream and he saved wise men. A bunch of wise men. He saved a bunch of people because he was humble before the Lord, knowing that the power that he has comes from the Lord.